Chapter 2. A couple of days before school started, we went to Harry's, the shoe store on Broadway. When he was 3, Fudge only wanted to wear the same shoes as me. Now he has his own ideas. But this time, he couldn't decide between black with silver trim or white with blue, between lace-ups, Velcro closings, or pull-ons, between high tops or low. "I'll just get 2 pairs," he told Mom, "maybe 3. He licked his yellow lollipop, which he'd begged for before the salesman had even measured his feet. "You need 1 pair of shoes and 1 pair of winter boots," Mom said, checking her list. "And unless you get going, we won't have time to get your winter boots today." There were at least a dozen open shoe boxes in front of Fudge, and the salesman, his name badge said Mitch McCall, kept checking his watch, like he was already late for some important appointment. Tootsie sat in her stroller kicking her feet, or maybe she was admiring her new shoes. Finally, I said to Fudge, "Why don't you just get the same shoes as me?" "No thanks, Pete," Fudge said. "Your new shoes aren't that cool." "What do you mean?" I asked, looking down at my feet. "I mean cool, Pete." "What's not cool about them?" "Nothing's cool about them." Could he be right? I wondered. Did I choose too fast just to be done with it? I do that sometimes. I can't help myself. I hate to shop. But are these shoes really that bad? Bad enough so the kids at school will laugh and say, "Nice shoes, Hatcher. Where'd you find them? In the trash?" Should I try on another pair? Should I wait to see what Fudge chooses and then... Wait a minute, I told myself. I can't believe I'm thinking this way, as if my 5-year-old brother knows more about cool than me. Since when is he the expert on cool? Since when is he the expert on anything? "Make up your mind," Mom told Fudge. "I can't," Fudge said. He was wearing one style on his right foot and another on his left. "I have to have them both." "I'll count to 20, Mom said, "while you decide." "I'm not deciding," Fudge told her. "You want me to decide for you?" Mom asked. "No." Tootsie mimicked him. "No." Then she grabbed the yellow lollipop out of Fudge's hand and threw it. It hit Mitch McCall in the head, stuck to his hair, and hung there like an ornament on a Christmas tree. "Tootsie!" Mom cried. "That wasn't polite." But Tootsie laughed and clapped her sticky little hands anyway. Mitch McCall grimaced as he pulled the lollipop off his head. It took some hairs with it, which really seemed to upset him, probably because he was already kind of bald on top. "I'm so sorry," Mom said, handing him a wet wipe from her bag. "Maybe you would prefer another salesperson," Mitch McCall said, through teeth so tightly clenched his mouth hardly opened at all. "No," Mom said, "you've been very helpful." "All right then," Mitch McCall said, kneeling in front of Fudge. "Let's get this over with. Make up your mind, son. There are other customers waiting." "I'm not your son," Fudge told him. "That's just a figure of speech," Mom explained quietly. "A what?" Fudge asked. Never mind. I could tell Mom was losing patience, too. "Just choose your shoes, Fudge." Fudge pulled a couple of fudge bucks out of his pocket. He handed them to Mitch McCall. "What's this?" Mitch asked. "Money," Fudge said. "Enough for 2 pairs of shoes." "We don't take play money." "It's not play money," Fudge told him. "It's from the bank." "Bank?" Mitch McCall said. "What bank?" "The Farley Drexel Hatcher Bank." I was surprised to hear Fudge use his whole name. Usually he throws a fit when someone tries to call him Farley Drexel instead of Fudge. "It's a big bank," he continued. "It has zillions and trillions of fudge bucks." Mitch McCall turned to Mom. "Harry's only accepts U.S. currency and valid credit cards." Mom dug her wallet out of her purse. "And I have my credit card right here," she said, handing it to Mitch McCall. "We'll take the black lace-ups with silver trim for Fudge and come back for his winter boots when you're less crowded." "Make it on a Wednesday," Mitch McCall said. Then he muttered under his breath, "That's my day off." "But Mom," Fudge started. "That's it, Fudge," Mom said. "We're done shopping for shoes." "No fair!" Fudge cried. "No fair!" Tootsie cried, as if she were Uncle Feather, repeating every word Fudge says. "Let's go," Mom said. "I'm not going without all my shoes," Fudge said. He folded his arms across his chest and burrowed deeper into the chair. Uh-oh, I thought, slowly backing away and out of the store. This isn't looking good. Outside, I pretended to check out the window displays, but I could see Mom trying to pull Fudge off his chair. When that didn't work, she tried to drag him by his feet. When that didn't work, she gave up, went to the register, picked up her bags, and pushed Tootsie's stroller toward the door. She was probably thinking Fudge would follow, but she was wrong. Suddenly, he was whirling through the store like a tornado, destroying everything in his path. High heels flew off a display table. Baby shoes toppled from the shelves. Men's boots thumped on the floor. Mom chased Fudge, and Mitch McCall chased Mom. As the rotating sock display crashed, Tootsie jumped up and down in her stroller, shrieking as if her nutcase of a brother was putting on the best show to hit Broadway in years. I prayed no one from my class was at the store, no one who knows me or has ever known me, no one I might meet someday who would say, "Oh yeah, you're that kid with the weird brother who threw the fit in Harry's." I backed away from the store windows and headed down the street, pretending I was just another guy strolling down Broadway, a guy from a perfectly normal family. I checked out the menu of the sushi restaurant 2 doors down from Harry's, browsed at the used book table, and flipped through magazines at the newsstand on the corner. Then I heard Mom calling my name. "Peter, I could use some help here." She was carrying Tootsie in one arm, struggling with the shopping bags in the other, and still trying to push the stroller, which now held my screaming brother. "You're too old for tantrums," I shouted. "If Mom didn't love you, you'd have a tantrum," he cried. "This was nothing to do with love," Mom said, passing Tootsie to me, then trying to get Fudge out of the stroller. "Yes, it does," Fudge cried. "If you really loved me, you would have bought me both pairs of shoes." "You don't need 2 pairs of the same shoes," Mom told him, as if she were talking to a reasonable person. "They weren't the same. They were close enough." "I wanted them," Fudge whined. "I know you did, but we can't buy everything you want." "Why?" "We don't have the money to buy—" I could tell Mom was having a hard time explaining this. She thought for a minute before she finished. "Just for the sake of buying. Money doesn't grow on trees." "I know it doesn't grow on trees," Fudge said. "You get it at the ATM." "You can't just go to the ATM whenever you want money," Mom told him. "Yes, you can," Fudge said. "You put in your card and money comes out. It works every time." "No, you have to deposit money into your account first," Mom said. "You work hard and try to save part of your salary every week. The cash machine is just a way to get some of your money out of your account. It doesn't spit out money because you want it. It's not that easy."